Yo, how's it going, everyone? This is me letting you know that I'm still here, I'm still alive, still kicking. This is just me talking, getting some stuff off my chest because, quite frankly, it's been a while, and I think you guys deserve to know what's been going on. Um, there's some positive stuff here. I've got some notes written in front of me, so apologies if I sound very, like, monotonic, really off of a charty. Like, it's just, it is what it is, right? So I will be glancing at them. Is what it is, right? Okay, let's start with the first thing. So very early on in the year, I fell in love with the most amazing woman from the United States, and because of this, I've kind of spent a lot of my time with this person, like online. This like if you ask like my friends who I used to hang out with all the time, they'll also tell you that I've kind of retreated from them essentially. So not only have I retreated from them, I've also retreated from the content creation. And that kind of comes in like two ways, right? Because like I did content creation as a means to fill time, but also because I like doing it. And now you know, like I say, I've fallen in love, and I've spent my time elsewhere, which is just one of the things that's why I've been missing. So positive reason, I suppose. A few other things about the channel. So looking at like the upload date, right? I feel like if I'm not uploading like every day or like at a schedule, like I feel like I'm letting you guys down. And the longer that time from the last upload gets, so say for example, like in fact I should have had my channel up, but I haven't. But I'm sure it was probably like January or some shit that I last uploaded. It's probably like last year, to be honest. But you know, so the longer the time goes between uploads, like the more bummed out I get, and it's a very vicious cycle because like the longer it goes, the more bummed out I get. Does that make sense? And when you're in that sort of like bummed out sort of like mindset, you just don't want to do anything. Like, and it sucks. It's a vicious cycle. So, you know, and it's frustrating because I like making videos, right? I like making videos. I like making like the shorts and the TikToks, all that kind of stuff. And I'm getting the urge to do something like again with that. Like I've got like so many different ideas. Like down there, I've got like a puppet. I'm sure actually I'm gonna go get it. Yeah, so I'm sure this would probably be pretty problematic. A white guy with the black man puppet. You know, I'm sure that's very problematic. But I've been wanting to do something with that because that would be cool. Yeah, there's a knight helmet there, and I've been meaning to do something with that because that would have been cool. Like I had like a whole like channel idea that I had for that, and I didn't really do anything with that. But there's so many different ideas that I've been just buzzing around like my head. Um, but I'll be honest, like I like doing it, but like the content that I made previously, like I did like a lot of let's plays and stuff, I wasn't happy with those because it felt very lazy. Like the way I edited, tongue twister, edited them was very lazy. Literally, I just chopped the start off where I was like loading up like this, and then I chopped the fucking end off where I'm like looking to go like to end the video. So yeah, I wasn't too keen on the way those were edited, but if I do let's plays, I'll do them very edited and nice and well done, I guess. Um, and because of that, like if I do content like that, it's gonna take a lot more time. So I don't want to promise a schedule because, like, quite frankly, if I start telling you, oh yeah, lads, we're gonna have like once a week or once every 2 weeks, and if I don't fulfill that because I know I've fallen through like many times in the past, then I'm just going to start feeling like go into that vicious cycle that I was telling you about before. But yeah, the last thing I wanted to talk about is like falling into the view count like mindfuck, and I fell into that hard. But what happened was, and this is what really sort of like put me off doing stuff initially, was I would have like a couple of let's plays that the first few episodes, oh yeah, they did all right, like breaching double digits and stuff, and then you get like one episode like slap in the middle that like barely got over 10, like it got like 8 or something, and that was over like weeks and months, and that can mess with your mind pretty harshly, and you start like thinking things that aren't true. It's getting through that minefield or that mine trap. It was nasty, but I fell into it, and I'm just slowly starting to claw myself back out. We're getting there, you know. Starting to feel a little bit better about myself, so you know, it's all good. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Appreciate you guys, and until next time, I'll see you in like in 4 months' time. Laters.